Hey folks, welcome back to Make It Good. I'm Jason, and today I'm going to be continuing work on the 200 square foot 10 by 20 tiny workshop. Today I'm going to be putting on the siding, and this is kind of a long time coming, and I've been a little bit dreading this part because I'm using 4 by 8 Hardie panel vertical siding. So these are 4 by 8 sheets, they're 75 pounds a panel, they're heavy. I'm doing this by myself. So I'm going to be really taking my time with this. I'm going to be learning as I go as usual, and we'll see how far I can get in this video. Appreciate y'all following along. If you haven't done so already, like and subscribe to the channel. Really great to have y'all along as I'm finishing this out, and then of course moving into other projects once I have this workshop complete, from building furniture to organizing to possibly even buying a welder and doing some welding projects. So stick around as we get started on the siding today. Well, I made some progress today. Didn't get quite as far along as I was hoping, but like I said before, I'm taking my time with this, and it's really not easy work. You learn a lot about
things you didn't think of in the designing process as far as where things might fit. So there's a lot of time where I'm just standing around kind of thinking through how best to move forward, and yeah, that takes up a lot of time. So this is what I got done in this day, and of course I was doing other things. I wasn't just focusing on the siding, but it did take quite a bit of time. So hopefully I can get some more done tomorrow. Wait and see. All right, it is the next day, and I'm getting a much later start in the day than I anticipated. We had some errands to run, and I had to run to the store and get some more nails so that I can put some more of these siding panels on. It's taking a little longer than I expected. I'm going to try to get at least a few more panels up today, so let's get started. Okay, I'm down to the last segment for this side, and if you notice on the other side, I tried to do the piece around the window all in one piece, and it worked. It was just a real pain to do. So this time I'm just going to do it in sections and then come back and caulk it all in at the end. I think it's going to save a lot of time and trouble, and I just don't want to do it. So yeah, we'll just do it in 4 different pieces just around this window. It'll be just fine in the end. Wow, I got a lot done today. Both sides are complete, and I even was able to start on the front, which is going to take some measuring and a little bit of effort to get around there. Now you've noticed I've not started on the gable ends. One, I have to put some flashing between those layers of the Hardie panel, and I need to go pick that up, and the store that I would get that was closed today. Also, it's just going to take a little bit of effort of getting those heavy panels up, so I'm kind of preparing myself for that and trying to get everything else done in case that has to wait a little bit. So I'm going to try to get the rest of this front finished in this video, so stick around. Okay, for this video, I'm just going to finish out getting the panels on the front here up to that first level, and then the flashing that needs to go between the upper and lower panels on both the front and the back. That's going to about do it for this one, so I'm going to go ahead and get started on that. Follow along. Well, you know the old adage, measure twice, cut once. And there's a reason for it. I made a mistake here and kind of screwed up. So this width right here was supposed to be 23 inches. I remembered 22 and I cut it at 22. It needed to be 23. So I have to rethink how I'm doing this, and that sucks. So yeah, fun times. Yeah, make a little progress and then have to stop. That sounds about right. Good times. Well, that's about as far as I'm going to get on the siding for this video. The gable ends are really all I have left to do, other than just, caulking everything. But I'm going to do that when it gets closer to paint. I'll tell you, I wasn't real pleased with this process. Not my favorite part of the build. These panels were heavy, kind of unwieldy to deal with, and started getting frustrated. Towards the end I was making mistakes, and yeah, just didn't enjoy that as much as I have some of the other parts of it. But it's done, to this level at least, and we can kind of move forward. I've learned a lot from this, so appreciate you following along. If you like what you saw, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos, subscribe to the channel. If you do subscribe, hit that notification button so you know when I post new videos. I appreciate each and every one of you. Y'all get out there and make it good. Thanks a lot.